In a study from Harvard University, researchers found that people who pause before reacting to emotional triggers experience less stress, better relationships, and higher success at work. Now imagine, someone just cut you off in traffic. Do you honk, yell, and let anger take over? Or do you take a breath, stay calm, and move on? That tiny moment, that pause, defines the difference between reacting and responding. It can change your life. Let's break this down. Reacting is automatic. It's emotional. It's fast. Responding is intentional. It's thoughtful. It's powerful. When you react, your brain's amygdala, the emotional center, takes charge. When you respond, you're using your prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for logic, decision-making, and self-control. So every time you choose to respond instead of react, you're literally rewiring your brain for emotional strength. Point 1. The science behind it. According to research from UCLA, people who practice mindful responding, pausing before speaking or acting, show a reduction in the stress hormone cortisol by up to 40%. That means calmer moods, better focus, and less regret after heated moments. Think of it this way. When you react, you give your emotions control over you. When you respond, you stay in control. Point 2. How reacting costs you emotionally. Let's take an example from work. Your boss criticizes your presentation in front of everyone. You instantly snap back or defend yourself. That's reacting. But if you pause, take a breath, and say, "I appreciate the feedback. Can we discuss what to improve?" That's responding. Same situation, but one leads to damage, the other builds respect. Reacting feels satisfying in the moment, but often leads to regret, guilt, or broken relationships. Responding may feel harder at first, but earns trust, confidence, and emotional control. Point 3. The 3-second rule for emotional power. Here's a practical tool, the 3-second rule. Before replying to something that triggers you, a rude text, a harsh email, a disrespectful comment, pause for 3 seconds. Breathe. Ask yourself, what outcome do I actually want? Will reacting help me get there? That simple pause gives your brain time to shift from impulse to intention. Point 4. Real-life example. Oprah once said, "True power comes from restraint." When someone attacks you verbally and you don't respond with the same energy, you disarm them. You show strength, not weakness. Even Navy SEALs train for this. They call it tactical composure. Because in high-pressure moments, the one who stays calm wins. Point 5. The long-term benefit. When you consistently respond instead of react, you become emotionally intelligent. People trust you more. You make clearer decisions. And most importantly, you gain inner peace. It's not about ignoring emotions. It's about mastering them. So next time life throws chaos your way, before you speak, before you act, before you hit send, pause. That single breath might be the moment that changes everything. Because power does not come from reacting to the world. It comes from responding to it.